I fell in love with the fitness industry world in my 20s. It was the 90s back then, and it was the age of high-impact workouts and intense step aerobics. I loved it. I remember wanting all my workouts to be as hard as possible. The more extreme, the better. Fast forward to 10 years later, I had now given birth to my first and then second baby. When I was cleared to work out again, I started trying to get myself back into shape. I did what I knew at the time, high impact and intense workouts. Naturally, I got injured quickly. I had terrible incontinence. If I had a cold or cough, I couldn't even leave my house because every time I coughed, I would be completely soaked. Not a great situation to have in public. I couldn't even run to catch the subway, and I lived in Toronto. It escalated to such a serious problem, and I was only in my mid-30s. Exercising was incredibly difficult due to the incontinence. But luckily, I met others in my industry who were actually talking about this issue. So that's when the research started. I started trying to find out as much as I could about why this was happening and how I could fix it. It was a slow process. Most of this was taboo at the time, and anyone you spoke to simply said it was normal after childbirth. I knew this wasn't right. First, I found out about diastasis recti, the separation of the abdominals. And it was a few years later that I found out about the actual culprit, the pelvic floor. I finally put all of this together and the real healing could begin. My career completely changed from that point forward to what it is today. I now have the privilege to help women regain their confidence and live life without the fear of incontinence. I have spoken at events, and I run master training programs for other coaches to also learn the skills they need to help women through this issue. My name is Nicole Thorne, and I fixed my incontinence and diastasis recti with no surgery, and have helped hundreds of women of all ages do the same. I've even mentored several to become coaches themselves. Now I'm trying to expand into the digital world. To think, I almost quit fitness altogether and even got a desk job for a few years because I had no idea how to move my body anymore. This blows my mind. I guess you could say my daughters helped me get to where I am now, and I am forever grateful.